This is KSL News at 6.
Good evening. A live look tonight at Corpus Christi, Texas, as they deal with the effects of Hurricane Harvey, which has grown into a Category 4 hurricane. That status upgraded late this afternoon. Here's what the storm looks like right now on KSL Vortex. Kevin will be along to explain all the details of that.
This is the most intense storm the area has seen in nearly half a century. Forecasters say the most severe part of the storm will hit overnight and could include a storm surge, as you heard, of up to 12 feet. Residents right now are packing up and heading out of town.
They're material things. We can always get that back, but I'm not willing to risk my child's life.
In Port Lavaca, people are leaving by the busloads to get to higher grounds. Others are planning to ride out the storm, despite the warning from local leaders. We have team coverage of the storm tonight.
News specialist Jed Bull spoke with Utahns headed to Texas to help with the aftermath.
We begin with news specialist Sean Moody, who spoke with travelers from the area, and he's live tonight at the airport.
Good evening, Deanie. There have been several flights coming in from the Texas coastline all day long. A couple of flights coming in from Houston still later this evening. We talked to some of the people who were on those flights. They say they're glad they left when they did. Utahns in the area had a couple of days to prepare. One man said the weather in Houston was beautiful until yesterday morning. He said that's when he could see what he described as a black wall approaching from the Gulf of Mexico. Hurricane Harvey's outer bands have begun hitting the Houston area, but so far the Salt Lake-bound flights have made it here just fine. We talked with a family who was from Houston who were picking up their bags here. They said they already had this trip scheduled here, and they were pretty glad for the timing. Another man who just returned from a business trip said he could really tell that things were changing.
For the last 2 days on the electronic billboards over the freeways, they would have a storm brewing in the Gulf, fill your gas tanks, and the gas stations were packed. On my way, because trying to fill my rental car up, it was several gas stations before I finally was able to get to one where I probably didn't have to wait 10, 20 minutes to get gas.
Those last two flights inbound to Salt Lake from Houston are projected to arrive on time. Dave, back to you.
Sean Moody live for us tonight at the airport, where no doubt when there are delays other places, they do find their ways here to Salt Lake. Deanie?
Workers at the